Yo guys, what's going on? Random Dvcky here and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we have the video that I have announced in previous videos. It's the Dex Dear Alcohol reaction. Now, I today have something to celebrate, which is a reason I'm doing this video. As I've mentioned in the past before, there are some videos, there are some songs, types of songs that I don't really listen to because they are a bit too heavy or too triggering. So I have avoided them until I know I'm in a better, stronger place. Now the Ren Tails reactions have helped me realize that I am way stronger than I thought I was at this point. I'm not gonna get into all of that. What I want to say is what I have to celebrate today. You will have seen it in the title or the thumbnail or both. Today I am 1 year sober. 1 year ago, exactly today, almost to the second, I quit drinking. I quit alcohol forever. It's been a difficult year. It's been difficult in the beginning, but now there's not even a thought in my mind, not even in a bad day, on a bad day, that I wanna drink again. I don't need it. I don't like it anymore. I had a problem and I got out and I don't want to fall back into it. So this is a song that a lot of people have told me during the period where I was quitting, because I kind of quit cold turkey. I didn't use any medication. I didn't use any therapy or anything. I just quit on my own. I was just done with it. I finally saw my problem and I quit. A lot of people have been saying me, this song I should avoid while I'm still struggling with wanting to go back or the temptation of having a drink, which I'm not anymore. But a lot of people have said to me that this also has a lot of stuff to relate to, also a lot of stuff to give strength. So what I thought I'd do today to celebrate me being sober for this long is I would adjust my mic because I'm adjusting my setup, but I would react to this, and if I relate with anything or if I recognize anything, I maybe can fill in without worrying. I can tell my things, how I relate to them, how I see them, without having to worry what someone else might think, and maybe it'll help someone else. Either way, before I start this video, I want to let you know my Instagram is down below in the description of every video, including this one. If there's ever anything, if you need to talk to someone, vent to someone, you can always send a message right there. I can't promise that I will answer right away. May take a day or two, depending on my work schedule. But I want to let you guys know I'm here for you and I'm not the only one. So people that are here for other people, that want to be there for other people, down in the comments, let people know that they're not alone on this place, that there will always be someone to talk to. Sometimes it's better to talk to a stranger, or sometimes a stranger is more to you or can be more to you than the people in your own circle. Never be afraid to reach out to someone you know, someone you don't know. The second thing is, real quickly, I just went to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I couldn't help myself, guys. I really couldn't. I woke up this afternoon, and I was like, fuck it. I booked a ticket for a show a few hours later. I went, I had a good time. I got myself both popcorn buckets, which cost like $40. We have this awesome one. Look at this beauty. Just look at it. This is insane. This is amazing. It opens up right here where Deadpool is sitting. Boom. And you get yourself some popcorn. And I, of course, got the steel Deadpool and Wolverine bucket. You can see it up there. So I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mindset. I'm ready to tackle a heavier song. So this Dex Dear Alcohol official music video. I saw there was also a mega mix of it with Sky Diddy, who I haven't reacted to. He's amazing. So if you want me to cover the mega mix, let me know down below. Let me know what you think about this. If there's a story you want to share to help someone, you can also leave it in the comments. Without further ado, let's react to this one and let's see what Dex brings. Let's see how deep this goes. I'm just gonna it automatically, before you can pause, it plays like a millisecond. Annoying, but let's see. Dear alcohol, I don't think you're as bad as what they say. Everything else in this world is temporary, so why doesn't it even matter if I drink you anyway? I'm gonna pause there already. Don't think you're as bad as what they say. Depends. Every person is different. The reaction of alcohol is different on every person. In my opinion, alcohol is poison. It's not good for your body. You don't need it to have a good time, to have a laugh, to have fun with friends. So if you're not drinking it because you like the taste, like even then you can go non-alcoholic. Like I had a non-alcoholic triple hop beer. I used to love Duvel. I used to love Duvel triple hop. Non-alcoholic, tastes just as fine without all the bad stuff. Everything else in this world is temporary, so why doesn't it even matter? It kind of gives like a lead into the vibe of this song. Let me just the camera a bit here. Yep, perfect. It's everything in the world is temporary. Does that mean we don't gotta take care of it, enjoy it? No, it doesn't. But again, I get what he's saying. I think he's giving one side leading into this, like the way I used to think before I quit was like this. I don't think it's as bad as everyone says. Like, life will end one point. You gotta die of something. That's a sentence I used a lot back in the day. You gotta die from something. Why not have fun? Again, you can have a lot of fun without alcohol. But I think what Dex is doing here is he's showing the one side. Then we're gonna go through the song. And then by the end, we're gonna have quit the alcohol. And we're gonna see a quote that's gonna be like positive, uplifting about how alcohol is not necessary. How you can live without, how you need to be careful. Something like that. That's just a prediction / vibe / theory. That is just a theory. A music theory. Thanks for watching. No. Okay. Let's go. So I want to stop with the quote because it passed by a bit too fast and I don't want to miss anything of the song. Whoa, songs made by Lexnor. Nice. Or by Dex himself, and that's his tag, but I think it said Lexnor.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. And I keep drinking till I'm someone I don't recognize. I got wasted.
So I think what we just heard was the chorus. Or an intro, but it sounded more chorusy. He's saying, I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I keep drinking till I'm someone I don't recognize. I got wasted. So that sounds really chorusy. But basically, this already hit hard and it's only the chorus. I'm glad I waited before doing this. So I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with myself tonight and going into my thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. That is exactly what it was with me. Like, that's where the problem was. The problem wasn't the drinking. Drinking was a problem, but it was caused by a different problem. And to escape that problem, to escape the demons that I didn't want to face, I drank. I drowned my thoughts because my mind is an ever-going hellscape. It's chaos, it's random, and it's most of the times really bad. Bad in a way of like dragging me down, spiraling, overthinking. To stop that, I needed to numb myself. How did I numb myself? Alcohol. See, problem causes another problem. And again, it is a vicious cycle. As in, you have a problem, you drink to escape the problem. You don't escape it, you just temporarily shut down your brain, shut down your thinking, so you don't need to deal with it. That causes problems in its own, and you're right back at where you started. So unless you take that problem away, you can't take away the drinking. Unless you take drinking away, you're not going to be problem free. That's how it was for me. And then he says, I keep drinking till I'm someone I don't recognize. Which again, this hits hard because, how should I say this? When you drink, you become a different person. We all know that. But you have different types of drunk person. You have the angry drunk. You have the happy drunk. You have the loud drunk. You all know types like that. From your own friend group, from television, from movies. You all know types like that. You also have the sad drunk or the realism pessimistic drunk. That's what I was. When I drank, I could escape my problems, but my mind would just like, what disappears when someone gets drunk, no matter on what facet it is, your ability to think. Your ability to think things through before you do or say them. So when I got drunk, I was the most honest person. Honest on opinions, but I'm always honest, always right in the face. But also honest on own things. Things I hide, things I don't tell anyone. Those were the things that I would randomly, I would say something, and then that would get stuck in my head, while also still being anxious about what are other people thinking, what are they thinking now that they've heard this. And that's how alcohol changed me. And if I didn't want to deal with that, I had to keep drinking. Because the drunker I got, the less I was able to do or say, and the more I was just like that. But also, drinking, it changes you, and most of the times when you black out drunk, you won't remember it the next day. You won't remember almost anything, and that's the moments you don't remember are the dangerous moments. But then again, that is my experience. That's how it was for me. I don't know how it was for Dex, but I get the feeling it's kind of the same. But again, this is just intro/chorus, and it's already going pretty deep. Let's just continue. I love the beat though. And he's singing like always.
I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself tonight.
I would also just drink too much to get to fall asleep without having like to lay awake or work. And then so I would also like, if I got that drunk or if I didn't want to deal with anything, if I wanted to forget everything, I would drink that much that I would just at some point safe at home pass out of like being tired and being drunk. And eventually even that became more of an addiction than the alcohol itself. Being able to fall asleep without having to worry about anything and then not remember falling asleep, so you don't even remember what you might have laid awake of. But again, that's dangerous in its own way.
Repeat the cycle every day. I got wasted.
Did he just say repeat the cycle?
Repeat the cycle every day. I gotta start with a drink. My life been getting sorta crazy and I don't wanna think. I look myself right in the mirror and I don't even blink. Then I get angry, take the rest and pour it right in the sink. I know where this road goes. Alcohol ain't my friend, but I keep drinking cause these demons roaming. Follow me around everywhere I go. It clouds my mind and soul. It turns my heart cold. But I keep drinking cause it makes me feel like I'm not alone. I'm having problems, my problem let me read.
Wait. First of all, like,
Feel like
that
I'm
part
not
in the
alone.
video, here, the hand, shadow hand grabbing him, that is a dope shot. Like the focus on him, bit blurry background, but then the shadow hands. But he said a lot of stuff already. He started off by saying, repeat the cycle every day. Which again, what I said, it's a vicious cycle. Alcoholism is a vicious cycle. But it's not just alcohol in the cycle. But he's saying it in that way, and also in the way of repeating the cycle every day of drinking. Get up, start with a drink. Continue until you pass out, sleep, and repeat. If that's all you do, what's the point? Then he's saying, my life been getting sort of crazy and I don't want to think. I look myself right in the mirror and I don't even blink. Like, I look in the mirror and I don't see anything wrong with what I'm doing. But also, I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself. Like, who the fuck am I? Like he said in the chorus. I keep drinking till I'm someone I don't recognize. And now I look in the mirror and I don't even blink. I don't recognize myself and I don't even find that weird anymore. Again, it's all going back to the vicious cycle of life's been getting crazy. He doesn't want to think. So you numb yourself, you sedate yourself, especially your thinking, by drinking. Then he said, I get angry, take the rest and pour it right in the sink. I know where this road goes. So he's saying, I pour it away because I know where this is going. But I still, even after I pour it away, then there comes a moment again where I'm down, where I'm spiraling, where I'm overthinking or thinking about the bad stuff. I have demons, problems, shadows chasing me, trying to grab me. I want to escape, or I at least want not to be chased by them for a moment, because you can't escape them until you deal with them. Alcohol is not a solution. It will just give you a break of thinking, a break of your problems. He's saying, I know what I'm doing, and still I keep repeating that cycle. Which again, for me, the time I realized there was a problem, I immediately quit. Because I was at that point, something had happened, I was on sick leave. I woke up, went to the fridge, and before I even grabbed breakfast, I was like, I'm gonna start with a beer, and then once I'm like a quarter or halfway done with the beer, I'll start making breakfast, and then I'll have a beer to drink while making breakfast. But then at least I'm not thinking while making breakfast. Again, like that. You know something, you know you're not doing the right thing, you know what you're doing is wrong, and you're still doing it. And that is something I can heavily relate to. Like, I knew I had a problem, I just didn't have the courage to quit, and therefore I didn't want to admit I have a problem to myself and to others, because then maybe I would have to quit. And then I would have to constantly deal with the thoughts, with the demons, with the shadows, with the problems. Again, this is powerful.
I'm having problems, my problem let me reach out. Looking at this bottle, having nothing but doubt.
Ooh.
Don't want to drink, but it keeps coming around and around and around. I got wasted cause I didn't want to deal with myself.
Again, what he said here. Alcohol ain't my friend, but I keep drinking because these demons roam. Like I said, demons, shadows, He showed it pretty good in the video. Now he's levitating, which is not a magic trick in the video, but it's like you feel like you're floating, like you're above your problems, above everything. I think he's going for that. But he says like the alcohol, I drink it because these demons roam and they follow me around everywhere I go. And the alcohol clouds my mind and soul, but it also turns my heart cold. But I keep drinking because it makes me feel like I'm not alone. And then he says, I'm having problems, but my pride won't let me reach out. So, because I can't reach out to anyone, because my pride or my shame or my guilt, I turn to the bottle. Because that will cloud the mind and soul, making me not think. And it will turn me cold, so things can't hurt me that easily. Basically, you think you're helping, protecting yourself, but you're actually doing damage. Then he says, looking at this bottle, having nothing but doubt, again going back to the, you know you have a problem, you know what you're doing is not good, it's not healthy, you keep doing it. Going back to that. Then he says, don't want to drink, but it keeps coming around and around and around. Again, it's a vicious cycle. Wow. I recognize that.
I gotta do better. Example to these kids, cause they watching when I'm there. But I'm scared, cause I've been chasing the man that I am. When I start to drink, he's cocky, confident, and he don't give a damn what you think. This world is beating me down and it's pushed me right to the brink. I take a shot every time because man, it helps me escape. I'm taking care.
Yeah, no matter how long it's been, no matter how good I am, it still hits deep. He's wording it so well. What he's saying is all so recognizable, so relatable. It's right bullseye. It's insane. He says, I know I need to quit and I gotta do better. I gotta be an example to these kids. In this case, like probably the people watching him. Maybe his own kids, if he has them. I don't know. Because they're watching when I'm there. So he's saying, like, I don't want people or these kids to see me like this. I'm ashamed of it. I gotta do better and I know I need to quit. But I'm scared. Because, yeah, if I don't drink, I'll have to face these demons. I have to deal with them chasing me. With the shadow hands reaching for me. My problems, my overthinking, my thinking. I need to... And that is exactly... Sometimes I still think about, like, when I'm having, like, a bad day or, like, I'm in a bad mindset, I still think, like, it would be so easy to just get away from it for one night. But I don't want to anymore. Like, I've gotten out. I don't want to dip my toe back in. Because if it pulls me in, I'm right back there. And I don't want that. The thing that hit me like the most was, let me see if I can find it. This. Because this is still a recognizable sight for me. Because this is, I remember a lot of times where I woke up in the morning and I looked around and I could see like 30, 40 cans of beer because I wasn't into hard liquor. I was into Pilsner mostly, and then Duvel a bit. Duvel is a killer. Like what tequila is to hard liquors, Duvel is to beers. Like Gulden Draak as well. Like, but that's not the point. I'm not trying to give advice on how to knock yourself out with alcohol the fastest. What I'm saying is, this is a very, for everyone that struggled with alcoholism or still struggles with this must be one of the most recognizable sights. Like all the beer cans, all the empty packaging lying around you, standing on a table there, everywhere it can fit, because you're not gonna throw it all away. Because I usually took like a few with me because I drank so fast at some point near the end. I drank so fast that before like 3 cans got cool, they would be finished. Get warm after the fridge, they would be finished. And then the next morning you wake up, you look around and you're like, why did I do this again? What did I do? And that gets you down, that gets you spiraling. And then you're right back to, oh, I don't want to feel like this. Let me get a drink. And it starts all over again. Vicious cycle. Also, like him struggling right here to get out of the couch. I'm going to start from here. Feels like he's floating. Problems are gone. He's floating. And then reality hits him. Bam. Right back to the ground. And now he's struggling to get out of the couch to stand up because he's drunk.
I wasted. I know I need to quit. I gotta do better. Example to these
kids.
Cause they watching when I'm there. But I'm scared. Cause I've been chasing the man that I am when I start to drink. He's cocky, confident, and he don't give a damn what you think. This world is beating me down and it's pushed me right to the brink. I take a shot every time because man, it helps me escape. I'm taking care of.
I'm scared because I've been chasing the man that I am when I start to drink. He's cocky, confident, and he don't give a damn what you think. The world is beating me down and it's pushed me right to the brink. I take a shot every time because it helps me escape. So that's again what I've been saying. Like when you're drunk, you're cocky, you're confident. You care less about other people. You're just there to have fun, do your thing, not worry. Don't we all want that? We can't have that all the time, and we certainly can't have it if we can only have it by that. But you're chasing that because, for example, you wake up, you see everything around you, you're like, what did I do? And then you start to feel bad, and you're like, oh, I don't want to feel like this. Let me have a drink, fix the thoughts, fix the thinking, fix the mood, get some cockiness, some confidence, give less fucks, and then I'll deal with that. But then you're drinking and you're not going to be dealing with that. You may clean up a bit, but you're just going to repeat the cycle again. He was going into something about taking care.
I'm taking care of these people, but no one takes care of me. I want to talk to somebody, but I feel no one relates. I need better now. I think I've lost my way. I'm having battles with faith. It's painted right on my face. I hope better times are coming. No chase, but I'm still running. I gotta take control, and I won't stop on nothing. Dear God, this is my test. Promise that I do my best. Just help me with this pain. I feel and pressure that is all I got wasted because I didn't want.
Ooh. Again, the side, the empty packaging. I'm just gonna call it packaging, can, bottle, whatever. The empty alcohol packaging. Again, that side. That hits hard. I'm okay, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna break down that last part because he said a lot of things that hit. He's saying, I'm taking care of these people, but no one takes care of me. I want to talk somebody, but I feel no one relates. That especially hit hard because by the time I was having a problem, I'm there for everyone. I take care of everyone as much as I can. I need to, like I always say, take care of yourself, then take care of others. I mean that when I say that. I know that from experience. So I'm like taking care of everyone. Then when I'm drunk, most people, when I got drunk to the point where I was like down bad again and I needed to drink way more and just pass out because I was past the point of the demons staying away. They were coming back and it was getting worse because I was drunk at the time. I didn't have that filter or that thinking or thinking things through. No one was there really to take care of me, but I'm taking care of them. why? Like, why am I still doing this? That's the time when I stopped really going after a lot of people, a lot of friends, and seeing if they would like come after me, or if they would like stay or leave when they didn't really hear from me, when I kind of took a step back. And I lost a lot of people, but I'm not mourning that, because the people I have in my life now, those are the people I care about. Those are the people that care for me the way I care for them. Those are people that, even though they can't relate, I can talk to them. But it is better to talk to someone who relates, because most of the time people told me, just stop drinking, just stop for a day, just do that, blah, blah, blah. They didn't know how I felt that made me drink. Like, what my thoughts were doing, the demons that were chasing me. And I couldn't talk to them because I knew or felt like they didn't relate, and they couldn't help me because they didn't know exactly what I was going through, and it was different for them. Which some of those people I hear from now, every now and then. Same. Some of them, not. But again, why are you taking care of people and then no one cares about you? That's just a basic thing. And then he says, I think I've lost my way. I'm having battles with fate, and it's painted right on my face. Like, people can see I'm struggling. They can't relate. They don't take care of me because I don't talk to them, or I don't talk to them because they take care of me. It's that again is like, at both sides things went wrong and things fell out. But he's also saying, I hope better times are coming. Like, I'm still hoping things get better. But no chase, but I'm still running. I gotta take control. As in, I don't need to just hope better times are coming. I need to take control, and I need to fix it myself so I can get those better times. And the thing I can do is stop drinking, stop with the alcoholism. How hard it can be, it's insanely difficult to quit, but it's a solution. It's the solution. And then he says, Dear God, this is my test. Promise that I'll do my best. Just help with this pain I feel and pressure that's on my chest. So he's praying and saying, I'll do my best to get through this, to get better, to take control. Just help me with the pain I feel and the pressure. Help me with those things, and I can easily quit. But as long as I have those things, there is always that chance that I will go back, will run back towards alcohol to escape. Which again, you're not really escaping, you're just taking a break from running from your problems.
And I won't stop on nothing. Dear God, this is my test.
Or at least I did.
I do my best, just help me with this pain I feel and pressure that is all my chest.
He's got like such a beautiful singing voice.
My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I keep drinking till I'm somewhere.
And this chorus.
I got wasted.
Is he in a flooded house?
I didn't want to deal with myself tonight. My thoughts get drowned until I feel alright. I keep drinking till I'm someone I don't recognize. I got wasted.
Here we have another quote. I'm gonna try and pause it when the quote is done. Dear alcohol, I found out you were even worse than what they said. Going back to the beginning, maybe you're not as bad as they say. Sometimes I try to remember the good times, but you actually made me forget most of those memories instead. Again, like I said, somewhere in the middle of this video, I don't know exactly what part, you forget, like you black out drunk and you forget. You forget the good things, you forget the things you did, you forget it all. So what is the point of drinking alcohol? To have good times if you forget them, instead of being sober, not having problems, and making good memories to combat the bad stuff, the demons, that you forget them, and then you're right back where you were, and you start the cycle all over again. Again, everything comes back to the vicious cycle. But I knew he would do like a going through it, which you can also see like in the first part, he's really pessimistic. He's really realistic as alcoholic, as drinker. He's saying, repeat the cycle every day, life's been crazy, I need to drink, it clouds my mind, turns my heart cold, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. Then in the second part, he's saying, I know I need to quit, I gotta do better, I need to take control, I'll do my best, just help me. That is basically, it's perfect, but it's also what I saw coming a bit with how you approach these things, especially in rap. First part, we're there. Second part, recovery rebounds, and the quotes reflect it. We start with a bad quote, and we end with a good one. We start with, I don't think you're as bad as what they say. And now he's saying, dear alcohol, I found out you were even worse than what they said. Like, you're not as bad as they say, you're even worse. But again, this was a lot of talking. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to leave most of this unedited. Again, just parts I want to repeat. It's a vicious cycle. Everyone can break this cycle. Anyone can do it. You just need help. You need someone that's there for you. You need to talk to people, whether they relate or can't relate. It's up to you. Like, what helps you, find that, do that. But like, if you need help, reach out to someone. If you don't have anyone to talk to and you really need to talk to, or a friend, my Instagram is down below, and I'm sure there's gonna be people in the comments, or if you leave a comment, there's gonna be people. I look at the comments a lot, and I try to respond to as much as I can, interact as much as I can with you guys. I will always be down there for anyone. Other people will or might be as well. You are never alone in this. It's a vicious cycle, and there's always a cause, an underlying problem, an underlying cause, but you can break the cycle, and you will break the cycle. If this song helps you, go check it out. If you just like the song, go check it out. Go check it out either way. It's Dex, Dear Alcohol. Again, guys, I've been the Random Dvcky. If you enjoyed this video, want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let me know in the comments. Let me know, or let others know, that you're there for them. I'm gonna set up a comment there that I can get notifications from, that you guys can respond to. But again, my Instagram is down below. I'm active on Instagram as well. I can't guarantee if I'm working that I get to reply. But even if you just want to vent, go ahead. It's fine. It's all fine for me. I know I've been through a lot. I don't talk about a lot of those things, but I've been through a lot. And I can guarantee you, you're never alone. That's basically it. It's a vicious cycle. You're never alone. You need to break through the cycle. You don't need to do it alone. So guys, more importantly as ever, take care of yourself. Take care of others. Stay chill. Stay vibing. You don't need to stay positive. Just stay vibing. That's more important. And I'll see you guys on the next one. 1 year sober, and we're continuing Who's With Me.